Apple's survival under Trump's tariffs has been a masterclass in diplomacy. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite careful maneuvering, the company may still face pressure to raise iPhone prices. Imagine a high-stakes game of chess. Apple's CEO, Tim Cook, has positioned himself as the kingpin, leveraging a $100 billion U.S. investment offer to secure exemptions from tariffs that could have crippled the tech giant. But as the pieces fall into place, the real battle is over who bears the cost, the company or its customers. In August 2025, Cook handed Trump a gleaming golden glass plaque at the White House, a symbol of his success in navigating the White House's demands. Wall Street hailed the move, noting that Apple's planned $600 billion U.S. investment over 5 years would cement its role as a champion of American manufacturing. Yet behind the scenes, the true cost of tariffs is quietly building. Analysts warn that Apple's customers may soon feel the squeeze even as the company claims to have navigated the threat of tariffs. But this is the part most people miss. While Trump initially exempted Apple from semiconductor tariffs, the broader implications of trade policies are far more complex. For instance, video game consoles from Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have already seen price hikes in the U.S., a trend that could follow Apple. Jefferies analyst Edison Lee, for example, baked a $50 price increase into his iPhone 17 projections, suggesting that Apple may not be immune to the ripple effects of global trade tensions. Let's break it down. Apple's recent history of pricing shows a pattern of subtle adjustments. The iPhone 16 Pro, for example, hasn't seen a price hike since 2017. But the company has raised base models by $130 in 2020 and $100 in 2022. This year, analysts expect Apple to replace the lagging Plus model with a slimmer device that trades extra cameras for a lighter body. However, this shift could lead to an $899 price tag, similar to the Plus model, but not necessarily a full price bump. Still, Samsung's Galaxy S25 Edge, priced at $1,099, looms as a competitor. Here's where it gets tricky. Apple's leadership insists that tariffs aren't the reason for price increases. IDC analyst Nabila Popple explains, no one's going to come out and say it's related to tariffs. Instead, the company may focus on new features like AI-powered chips or larger screens, while quietly adjusting storage options. For example, JP Morgan expects Apple to eliminate the entry-level Pro model, forcing users to pay $1,099 for a Pro with more storage than its predecessor, a strategy used in 2023. Yet, the question remains, will Apple finally pass on the tariff costs to consumers? As the iPhone 17 launches, the answer could hinge on a delicate balance between maintaining brand loyalty and adapting to economic pressures. What do you think? Will Apple's customers bear the brunt of these changes, or will the company find a way to weather the storm without raising prices? Share your thoughts in the comments below.